Live stream. This week we are going to talk about some grammar points you can use to talk about your year. So how do you talk about the things you wish had happened a little bit differently over the course of the year? That's what we are going to practice in this week's live stream. And at the end of the live stream, we'll talk about how to maybe do things differently in the future. So as you join, please make sure to hit the like button and of course share this video so that other people can find today's lesson. That would be super cool. So our focus grammar points for this week will be how to use should have and could have to talk about the year. We are going to practice these two kind of challenging grammar points, and I'll ask you to send in the comment section your ideas about your year for this year. So please make sure you are ready to send comments. All right, it looks like everything is rolling okay, which is pretty cool. So I will share our two announcements for this week. The first is about this banner at the bottom of the screen. It says test your level now. If you have not checked this out before, the team has created a level check test. So you will find on this page, on the link in the YouTube description, you will find this page which you can use to log in or create a free account at EnglishClass101.com. So you need your name and an email address to do that, so very easy. Then scroll down on this page for some tips, 1, 2, 3, 4, for how to access this test. And then when you finish the test, after you put in your answers, you will get a result like this. And it will give you a recommendation for a course, for a pathway on our website for you to take that matches your level or that matches the answers you gave us, yeah? So if you are wondering, what should I study next? I don't know what to do next. What should I do? Take a look at this page because you can maybe find answers. So check this out. This is free from the link below the video on YouTube and above the video on Facebook. Okay, that's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2, as always, if you have questions for me, please send them to me. But please send them not to my Instagram, not to YouTube comments or to Facebook comments or I don't know where else. Please send those to our official Ask Alicia question submission page. You will find this at EnglishClass101.com/ask-Alicia. That is a very long URL. So you can find the link for this below the video in the YouTube description. Okay? It looks like YouTube is here. Facebook is still joining us. Hello, YouTube. What's up, everyone? Samuel, hi. Carlos from Colombia. Hello. Ramesh, hi. Naji, hello. April from Indonesia. Hi. Thomas, hello. Naveen, hi, Neri, and Dan Raj. I hope I said your names correctly. Welcome, everybody. Facebook, where are you, Facebook? Do your best, Facebook. Looks like Facebook might join us later. Okay, so if you have not, please make sure to like and share this video because it helps with the algorithm, yeah? Also, if you want to find me on social media, you can find those links, Instagram and Twitter, in the YouTube description. Okay, so let's go to today's topic. We have a lot of grammar to cover today, so I hope you are ready with your typing skills. Okay? Today we are talking about how to use should have and could have to talk about the year. Okay? So let's take a look at today's lesson boards, which are right here. We are going to start today with should have, the grammar point should have. Second, we are going to look at using could have. So we're going to compare with this. Oh, there's Facebook. What's up? Okay. And then we're going to look at a couple other patterns. I wanted to end today with some other patterns that are similar to this grammar point in terms of meaning. Okay, good. It looks like Facebook is here. Great, so I can share. I'm going to like and share the video now, so you should too. Boom, and we'll start. Hi, Facebook. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Okay, cool. So let's get going with part 1. Okay, so part 1, should have. I hope you're ready with your should have example sentences. Let's slowly review this grammar point. So, should have. We use should have in this way. Should have expresses regret. So regret, this is a noun, yeah? So regret means a sad feeling about the past. Something bad happened, something sad happened, we made a mistake, whatever. Regret is a sad feeling about the past. So, should have, this grammar point, expresses regret, expresses a sad feeling about the past. So, should have is used to express regret for something we wish we had done differently in the past. Something we wish we had done differently in the past. So, I created a timeline to show this with an image. So here's our timeline. Here's the present, now, future, and the past. So if we imagine this blue check mark, this is something that happened in the past, yeah? Something happened in the past, but now we're sad about it. We can express this feeling with should have, yeah? Or should not have, okay? And we can also do this about something that did not happen in the past. Something that did not happen in the past, and we feel sad about it. This is a sad face. We feel sad about it now, right? So we use should have to talk about things that truly happened or that did not happen, but we wish it had happened. So we are going to practice this. You can send your examples in the chat. I will try to check live. So when we create a should have sentence, we follow this basic pattern here, okay? So subject begins. So I, you, we, they, he, she, yeah? Subject should have past participle verb, yeah? Taken, eaten, spent, gone, and so on. To make it negative, we put not before have. Subject should not have past participle verb. Yeah? Subject should have past participle verb. So I have what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I'm going to go through these 4 example sentences. You can send yours in the chat, and I will try to get them all. I will do my best. Okay, so let's go through them. Explain what they mean. Let's look at what these sentences are telling us, okay? First one, very, very common for most people, yeah? I should have studied more. I should have studied more. So, you often see this more at the end of a regret pattern. Should have studied more. This means more than I did. So I studied at this level. I studied this much. I wish, or I should have studied more than this. Yeah? So we express it with just more at the end. Okay? I should have studied more. Here is my should have past participle verb. So this expresses maybe I did not study a lot. So it's like this X means like I did not study a lot. Now I am sad about it. I express that with I should have studied more, right? This is a change I want to make. Okay? All right. Let's see, some of your examples are coming in. Great. Miguel says, I should have studied English when I was a kid. Yeah, okay, good. Let's see. Carlos says, yesterday should have been the best day of my life. Okay, so that's an interesting sentence. Yeah, like a good story starter. Okay. Sachin says, I should have taken English speaking seriously earlier so that I would not have Facebook difficulties. Oh, what kind of Facebook difficulties? Okay, great. Paloma says, I should have gone to that party. Yeah, past participle. Went is the simple past tense form. Yeah, okay. Let's see, others. I'm trying to get many different people. Abdullah says, I should have learned well about real life. Maybe, I should have, what do you mean learned well? Like, I should have studied the real world more? Okay, Jonathan says, I should have taken English classes when I was little. Good, okay. Let's see, if you're sending more than one, great. I'm trying to make sure everyone has a chance to send an example sentence. Hadi, I shouldn't have lent, L-E-N-T. I shouldn't have lent them that amount of money. Okay. Zin says, I should have tried for that exam. Okay, I should have tried for that exam, like I should have taken that exam, maybe? Francisco says, I should have gone to the World Cup. Nice one. Matthew says, I should have traveled to Qatar. Yeah, a few people have World Cup sentences. Naji says, I should have followed from the beginning. Maybe I should have followed this channel from the beginning, maybe? Good, nice ones on YouTube. Okay, Facebook, what you got? Let's see. Hello, everyone saying hello. Let's see. The only one I see that is correct so far is I should have made a cake from Rosa. Hi, Rosa. So maybe Facebook, be careful of this. I see many people are not including have here, yeah? Subject should have past participle verb, yeah? Okay. Cesar has one. There. My sister should not have traveled to Spain. Nice negative one. Great. Okay. Emmanuel, we should took a break. We should have taken. So, Facebook, a few people. Thank you for your examples. Don't forget your have past participle verb. Okay? Let's go to the next example sentence. And then if you have not sent a sentence yet, sent a sentence. If you have not sent a sentence yet, you can send it in the chat. I'll continue to try to check live. Okay, next example. We should have made time for a vacation. We should have made time for a vacation. Maybe many of you feel this way about this year. Maybe you're so busy this year, right? Getting back to real life, right? We should have made time for a vacation. So here's my should have. Here's my past participle verb, made. So to make time becomes made time, past participle. We should have made time for a vacation. Okay? So this means we did not. The red X, yeah, we did not make time for a vacation. Oh no, now we are sad, right? So we express this feeling with this grammar point. Okay? Emmanuel, you don't have to be sorry about the mistake. I'm here to fix you. I'm here to help you. So just make a new sentence. That's perfect. Okay? All right, more examples are coming in. Wow, you guys are crushing it today. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to jump in here. Bhaskar Thapa, I hope I said that right, says, I should have subscribed to your channel. Okay. Francisco, I should have married her. Oh, we don't use to. Married to her, married to him. We don't use the preposition to in that pattern. I should have married him. Let's see. For the third person, Carlos, you should not have. Yeah? Right? Is that what you're asking? I hope that answers your question. Sharna, I should have my break in December. Maybe I should have taken my break in December. I'm missing this verb here. I don't see that verb here. Okay. Wasanta says, I should have told her the true story. Nice one. Okay, great. All right. I don't see others yet, so continue. YouTube, great work today. Okay, Facebook, what's going on over here? Let me check your examples. Ariana says, I should not have gone, yeah? So that looks great. I should not have gone to the party last night. Just move your not before have, then it's perfect, okay? I should not have gone to the party last night, okay? Others, oh my goodness, some more are coming. If you are sending many examples, great. Didar, we should have earned money. Is it correct? Yeah, so for grammar, you can say, oh, we should have earned money. But I'm guessing you earned a little money, maybe, yeah? So we would use this. We should have earned more money, maybe. I would use more. We should have earned more money this year. I would say more. If you say we should have earned money, it sounds like you earned zero money all year, right? And usually people have some job or part-time job or student job. Yeah? So maybe that is a better way to express it. Okay, others. Let's see. I'm Bilal. I should have not. Maybe I should have learned a new lesson, or I should have studied new lessons. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, I don't see others on Facebook, so let's continue. Now I want to look at these negative patterns, and then we'll go to part 2. Great examples so far, everyone. So let's look at these 2 negative patterns and see what they express, okay? So first negative pattern is he should not have worked so hard. He should not have worked so hard. At native speed, this sounds like he shouldn't have worked so hard. Okay? So, he should not have worked so hard expresses this negative pattern, which means this is something that happened. This means he worked hard. This is a blue check mark, yeah? It happened. He worked hard, and now he is sad, or someone is sad, yeah? We express this with the negative form. So this means he worked hard. We want to say that was bad, like too much work, too much overtime work, maybe, yeah? He should not have worked so hard, okay? So we can use the negative form to express that sad feeling about something that happened, something that actually happened, okay? And one more, okay? The last one here is she should not have quit her job. She should not have quit her job. So this one uses the negative pattern, not have quit, right? This sentence means she quit her job, okay? This happened. She quit her job and now she feels regret. That was not a good choice. I'm sad, okay? So this expresses it with the negative form. Okay, last time to check examples for should. Okay, others, let's see. I should not see well, says Amara. What do you mean? I should not. Make sure to say I should not have. Yeah, we want to use that should not have pattern. Okay, all right. I don't see other examples. Nice one, Rosa. My brother should not have time of clean the window. What does time mean here? My brother should not have cleaned the window? I'm not sure. Okay, YouTube. Others, if I have not, let's see. Some of you are sending multiple examples. Great, I'm trying to make sure everyone has a chance. Abdelrahman, I hope I said that right, says, I shouldn't have spoken to my boss yesterday. Good. Shihan says, we shouldn't have gone to see Times Square since then. What does since then mean? Shouldn't have gone to see Times Square then? Not sure about the last part, but the first part is great. Paloma says, I should not have gone to the woods last night. Ooh, that sounds scary. Okay. Sumita says, I should not have fought with him. Great. Martha says, I should have seen this video before for understanding this topic. I would say, well, that's not possible because it's live. But Maria, I would say I should have watched this video before to understand this topic better. That's what I would say. I should have watched this video maybe sooner to make it really efficient. I should have watched this video sooner. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's finish there because we have to go to the second grammar point. That's part 1. We have a lot to do. So if I didn't read your sentence, try again in part 2. I tried to catch you. Okay, let's take a super quick break and then we'll go to part 2 very quickly. If you have not checked, the team has a free level check test. Here it says test your level now. Yeah. So if you are wondering, if you are thinking, what should I study next? I don't know what to study next. You can find a free level check test from the link below the video on YouTube or above the video if you're watching this on Facebook. So you need your name and an email address to create a free account, and then you can put in your answers to the level check test and you will get a recommendation. You will get some courses, pathways, my video lessons, audio lessons if you want to study with us, but you don't know where to start. So this can be a really, really, really good tool to help you. And you can just get some ideas too, next grammar points. So if you have trouble accessing this test, sometimes people write they can't find it. Check this 1, 2, 3, 4 part. This is the same page. Go down on this link. You can find the 4 steps to access this test. So I hope that that helps you. Okay, cool. So let's continue to part 2. We have lots to cover. If you haven't, please, please, please also make sure to hit the like button because it helps us with the algorithm. Yeah, I will hit like again. Can I do that again? Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to part 2. Part 2 is could have. How exciting. Okay, so let's go to the second grammar point. I see some of you are still sending should have and should not have sentences, which is awesome. Continue with that excellent practice energy for part 2. Okay, let's look at could have. So the only change is this word. Yep, the grammar pattern is the same, but the negative is a bit different. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So, could have also expresses regret. So if you missed it, if you were not here earlier, or you need to refresh your brain, regret means a sad feeling about the past, right? We feel sad, or we feel upset, disappointed about something in the past. So, could have is different from should have. We can use them to make grammatically correct sentences, both of them, but the meaning changes when we use could have and should have, okay? So, could have expresses regret for something it was possible to do differently in the past. So, this is the key word here for could have, possible. We don't want to say, when we say should have, like, it was better, that was a better choice, or that was not a good choice. With possible, we want to only say, that I could have done, that was possible, or that was not possible. We don't say, that was better, or that was not better, okay? This is the difference with could have and should have. So again, we have this same pattern, subject could have past participle verb. So same verb forms we're using. I want to put some time into this point. I have not here marked with a star. So when we use this grammar point, we almost always use it in the positive form. Subject could have past participle verb. It's not so common to use this negative, the negative form here. And when we use the negative form, we often put it in this position after the have. And we tend to use this in very casual speech. So I think that's why we take some flexibility with the grammar. That's why we're a little less stiff about the grammar. So this might be kind of strange to understand. So let's look at some examples of this, okay? So we have the same timeline, something that was not possible in the past, now we are sad, or something that was possible in the past, now we are sad, right? We have the same sad feeling, okay? So let's look at these examples and break down what is happening here. So first one, I could have exercised more. I could have exercised more. So this means I did not exercise very much. It was possible, it was very possible, but I didn't, okay? So we simply want to say it was possible. This action was possible and I did not do it. That's what could have exercised more expresses, okay? So it was possible, but I watched Netflix and Star Wars and ate snacks, right? Something like that. We only want to express possibility, okay? Let's look at the second example. We could have taken language classes. We could have taken language classes. So here's my could have and my past participle verb, taken, yeah? We could have taken language classes. We didn't, right? So this means we did not take language classes, but it was possible. It was possible. So again, it follows this pattern. It was possible to take the classes, but we did not do it, and now we feel sad. Like, oh, my language skill is here. It was possible to take classes, but I didn't do it, okay? So the focus on this sentence is the possibility, okay? So, all right. I'm checking your examples now. Okay, I'll start on YouTube. I don't see many on Facebook yet, so YouTube, I'll come to you first. Abdullah says, I could have joined the army. Good one. Okay. Abdel Rahman says, I could have called you in advance before the time passed. I would end it there. I could have called you in advance. End. That's what I would do. Carlos says, the staff could have been better in their service. Nice. Sumitha says, she could have called her. Nice. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to check many different people. If you're sending many examples, great. I see you. Let's see. Shihan, I could have remembered the English Class 101 account password. It was possible to? Okay, I mean, grammatically it's correct. I could have remembered the password. Maybe if I had written it down. Maybe I might use that with a conditional. I could have remembered the password if I had written it down. Maybe that's how we could use it. All right. I'm looking for some more. Smiler. There's a name I haven't seen yet today. I could have worked harder. I could have worked. Past participle form. Yeah, I could have worked harder. Okay. Omar says I could have spent less money on my vacation. Okay. Gustavo, I could have slept earlier. I would say I could have gone to sleep, or I could have gone to bed earlier instead of watching TV. Let's see. April, I could have met him to love. What do you mean, to love? Like, you mean a romantic partner? Like, I could have met him for a date, maybe? So a date, like a romantic get-together, maybe? Others. Someone, I cannot read your name. I think it's in Farsi. I could have played with her. Nice one. Miguel says, I could have been the best player, but I got injured. Okay. Ricardo says, I could have played more. Okay, good. Nice. I see a few. Oh, let's see. Shelton, there's a new name. I could have removed the stuff early. And Natalie says, I could have studied harder for the exam. Nice ones, YouTube. Okay, Facebook, you got some nice examples. You heard a bunch of nice examples. Okay, here's one from Facebook. Ariana, I could have been more careful with my diet. Nice, okay. Gloria, I could have remembered my home. You could have remembered your home. So it was possible. So this sentence means it was possible for me to remember my home, but I did not remember my home. And now I feel sad. Is that what you want to communicate? I'm not sure I understand that one. Maybe you can send a different one. Okay. Alexander says, I could have done this earlier. Yes, that is a great example sentence many of us use. We need to use that a lot. I could have done this earlier. Great one. Daniel, I could have opened it, you wrote. I could have opened it. So many people on YouTube and Facebook, both of you, both groups, past participle verb in this pattern. Yeah, I could have, what was it? I could have opened it. Okay. Sabah Bashir, I could have watched the lesson. Nice one. Okay. Nelson, I could have shown my teeth to the doctor. Okay. To make that sound natural, you can say, I could have gone to the dentist. Yeah, instead of shown my teeth to the doctor, we say, I could have gone to the dentist, or maybe I could have gone to the dentist for a checkup. Yeah, that sounds really natural. Yeah, nice one. Okay, let's see. Others. Another one from Daniel. Good. I could have done it yesterday. Good. Phoebe Lacandula, I hope I said that right, says, I could have sent you an email. Good. Hazel says, I could have attended the party last night. Great examples. Okay, nice ones, everybody. Now, I want to finish this, oh my gosh, quickly. I'm very late. Sorry, team. So, I want to finish this by talking about the negative form, okay? Oh, I didn't read this, but here's one more example. She could have called you back. Yeah? Very classic example. She could have called you back, but she didn't. Okay? I want to talk about the weird negative form of could have. Okay? We don't use the negative form much, but you should know because this is sometimes used in TV shows and movies. So let's look at this example. You could have not spent money on crazy stuff, right? You could have not. This not is in a strange position, right? You could have not spent money on crazy stuff. This means the other person, they did this. They spent money on crazy stuff. This happened. and now they're sad, okay? So the other person says, you could have not done that, meaning it was possible not to spend money on crazy things, okay? So this is sometimes used as kind of like a criticism, kind of to criticize someone, say, that was maybe not a good choice. So this is sometimes used in this position. This sounds more like emphasized too. Like if you say you could not have spent money on crazy stuff, it sounds like in this position there's more emphasis on the negative. You could have not done that. So you might hear this pattern sometimes. That's what it means. Like it means you did this and now you're sad, but it was possible not to do that. Okay? All right, so that's the weird negative bit of could have. Okay, I'm very late, so let's finish quickly with some other patterns, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, so let's take a look. I have just two very easy patterns to practice today. They all use the past, or this one uses the past participle verb form again. So I want to end with a pattern that's similar. It's very close to should have. Just a different way to express this. It's I wish I had. I wish I had past participle verb. Okay? So let's look at these examples. I'll try to check some others. So first one, I wish I had eaten healthier. I wish I had eaten healthier. This is like saying I should have eaten healthier. It's just a different way to express this idea. Or I wish I had spent more time working on my projects. I wish I had spent more time working on my projects. So you'll notice this pattern uses had. Sometimes I see learners use have. Here, nope, not have. Cannot use have. I wish I had. I wish I had eaten. I wish I had spent. I wish I had taken. Yeah? I wish I had taken more time to enjoy nature. This means I did not take much time. I should have. Okay? So this is a very similar pattern to should have. All right? Lila asks on Facebook, how about could had plus past participle? No, we cannot say could had. Could had is not a pattern, a grammar pattern we use. We can say I wish I had past participle or I should have past participle. We don't say could had. We don't use that. Thanks for the question though. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly share this common pattern for the end of the year. So you can use this to talk about your year. All right, let's finish then with a positive note. So next year I want to, so what do you want to do next year? We've talked today about the things we should have done and the things we could have done and the things we wish we had done, right? So with this in mind, next year, what do you want to do, right? So next year I want to something, yeah? Next year I want to spend at least 3 hours a week on my project. Next year I want to spend at least 3 hours a week. This at least means minimum. So 3 hours a week is the minimum. More is okay, yeah? So at least 3 hours a week. Or next year, I want to start taking weekly classes. Next year, I want to start taking weekly classes, maybe weekly language classes or weekly cooking classes, who knows. So just to think about, yeah, how do I want to change things for next year, right? So we can think about, that was not good this year. So next year, I will make a change. Or maybe now. Now is great too. So I want to finish with some positive patterns, some forward-thinking patterns. All right? Phew, good. Okay, some positive ones are coming in. Naoki says, next year I want to go abroad. Nice one. Shihan says, next year I want to go to New York and see Times Square. Okay? Anand says, I want to study 5 hours every day. Wow, that's a lot. Are you a student? I hope you're a student, because if you have a job, that sounds like a lot. Too much, 5 hours. But if you're a student, good luck. Okay? Let's see. Paloma says, next year I want to understand more English. For sure. We all want to grow our language skills. Others, let's see. Emmanuel says, next year I want to speak English very well. Yeah. Juampi says, next year I want to write more often. Nice. Rosa says, next year I want to start my new life and enter the university. Next year I want to start my new life and enter university. James says, next year, yeah, next, not X. Next year I want to go study English. Next year I want to study English. Yeah. Okay, I have to finish there. I'm very late. So, great work today. Thank you for all the many example sentences. I think that's a good chance, to hear from your digital classmates so you can get some ideas for your sentences. Super cool. Okay, here are today's lesson boards. Take a screenshot, quick. So, we talked about should have today, positive and negative, could have, mostly the positive form, and some other patterns you can use to talk about the end of the year feelings here, okay? If you missed the screenshot, just watch the video after it's live, okay? Here is next week's lesson information. I'll be back next week, of course. I'll be back on Wednesday, December 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. If you don't know your local time, please Google it. Or you can set a notification on Facebook or on YouTube. Or if you follow me on Instagram, I usually post a link and a topic reminder in my Instagram story. So come follow me on Instagram. The link is in the YouTube description. Next week, we're going to talk about how to talk about the past year with simple past tense review. So beginner-friendly lesson. Today we use should have and could have, regret focused. Next week, we're going to do some simple past tense review. Okay? So join me again next week. Awesome. That was super fun. Thank you everyone for your great example sentences. Don't forget to do the level check test from the link below or above the video. It's at EnglishClass101.com and this page will give you all the details. So have a great day. Have a great week. Thank you so much for liking and sharing the video. Have a great weekend and I will see you again next